Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. My hair is a little crazy, don't mind it. Anyways, if you're interested in this makeup look that I have going on here, it is browns and golds for eyeshadow, which you can use any palette and follow along. And then a red lip, classic, duh. So yeah, you want to look cute for your boo? Then keep on watching. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and who I am and why I'm here. And that way you kind of know, because I'm nobody, so nobody really cares, but I'm still going to put it out there. Yeah, so I won't get real deep, but I might get a little deep. Won't get like real deep, but I might get like a little deep. So let's keep on watching, shall we? Girl, look at them brows. So I've already applied my foundation and I've already applied primer and filled in my eyebrows. I will just put the products that I use down below, and let's just get started into this. I'm doing a brown and gold smoky eye with a red lip for Valentine's Day. First, I'm going to use my eyelid primer, and I'm using Morphe's translucent eyelid primer. Just gonna tap it all over. And you can use any eyelid primer. You cannot use a primer. Whatever. So I feel like I used a lot on that eyeball. My goodness. All right. So we have our primer on, and I'm going to be mixing a couple of palettes. If you don't have these palettes, you can use any colors that you want to, from any palette you want to, but they can be similar colors, whatever. And also, I'm going to let you know that mama got the Jaclyn Hill brushes. Don't mind the hair in there. Anyways, I got the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brushes, and I think I used one this morning maybe, but this will be the first time I've used them, so I cannot review a product I have not really used, obviously. So, but we're gonna start using these, and maybe then I can actually tell you what I'm using. And if you want to get it, you can get it. If not, okay then. All right, so, and I actually have the backs of the packaging so that I know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, so now that I have two brushes picked out, and I'm going to be using the JH41, which is an all over eyelid brush, and the JH33, which I believe it said it was a universal blender brush. So my palettes I'm going to be kind of switching through, I don't really know, is, okay, first I did get the Lemonade Craze by Maybelline. You know, doing a little swatching on it, I wasn't as excited about it as I was the soda pop, but we'll see. But I do like the corals in it. I like the corals. And then I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. Hopefully I'll be using a couple colors out of here. And this is a crowne palette. Now, before you talk shit, I have you know, I think my son was eating these, you know, doing a little taste test. But I really like these colors, and I was very, very upset when that happened. But what can you do? Anyways, so I'll probably use a couple of those colors from that palette. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a base color, and I'm gonna actually use from the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. I'm gonna use the color Sherbet, I think that is Sherbet, which is up here in this corner. Now I'm gonna use this universal there is a lot of we'll get through it. It's all right. I don't mind it. And I don't mind fallout like on my face because I always clean up afterwards, so that doesn't really bother me. I just care about it looking good on me. You know what I mean? It's about all. I'm not picky. A lot of people are, and that's fine too. So all I'm doing is going over my whole eyelid, obviously. Duh. Oof. You look like a sorbet. So blending it out. I don't know about this blender. Probably should have used the big one, but this will do. And you know, like when you get a new pair of shoes and you're like, you have to break them in. I feel like that's how brushes are a little bit, right? And bras, gotta break them in. All right, so we're gonna just click off. Just click off if you're annoyed. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a transition color, and there is a transition brush in here. I read that. So it looks like this, and it is the JH32 brush, and this says it is for transition blending. So, so we're gonna try it out. Let me see what color I want to use as my transition color. We're gonna go in with the Crowne palette, and the color, I know, don't judge. We're gonna go in with this color, an orangey brown maybe that's what we'll say. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my brush and take it all in here. Ooh, okay. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk because, you know, I don't want to be rude. So, I am married. I know, boys, sit down. And we have 2 little boys, and one is 4 and one is 2. And let me tell you, being a boy mom, God bless the people that have 3. God bless them. Anyways, but yes, I have 2 little boys, work full time. I'm a nurse and I work in wound care. And I actually just recently got into that because of a friend of mine. You know, got me the job. Duh. It's about the people, you know, right? I worked in a rehab for nursing and rehab for 11 years. And YouTube has always been something I've always, like, people have things they always wanted to do. When I was growing up, it was fashion. It was like all about clothes. It was drawing clothes. I just wanted to be a fashion designer. But as I got older, I got really, really, really into makeup. Loved makeup. Yeah, and then I started watching YouTube. I fell in love with Jaclyn Hill. Oh my God, like she was probably the first person I really got into. I actually liked Rosebud. I don't know if anybody watches her, but I used to watch her all the time, her hair tutorials and everything. She was a reason I bought a lot of the products that I bought back in the day. Yeah, and I just fell in love with the whole YouTube beauty community, and I always wanted to do it, and anybody that knows me knows that. My dad, my friends, my husband, everybody. But I've always been kind of self-conscious about it, afraid of people judging me, of you know, like not being good enough. I don't work in makeup and I never have. And is it a passion? Am I a professional makeup lover? Yes. But I don't think that qualifies me in anything. Just always loved the makeup community, always wanted to get into it, but I just was too afraid. I'm too scared. I was too self-conscious, and so I always had this fear of doing it. I always kept telling myself, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I just never did, because fear does that to you. All right, so we have our transition color, and it looks nice. It does. Okay, so we're gonna go back in with our JH41, which is the all over eyelid brush. And we're gonna take the color Mugshot right here from the Ring the Alarm Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm gonna take that right here. Ah, what is that? Don't mind that. And I'm kind of just taking it on the corners here. Okay, we're gonna blend this out too. So I'm gonna use the all over blending brush, which is the JH33. Anyway, I guess I can talk while I'm doing this because I don't know. I keep like focused and I'm like not talking even though I said I was going to. I just want to look beautiful, okay? So I've always been like very self-conscious and scared, so I never did it. I just never did. I always talked about it and blah, blah, blah. And about a couple months ago, I just was like, okay, let me start. Let me start back about a year and a half ago. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. I'm using another blender brush. This is the something balm. I think it's the balm brush. Beast mode. The beast mode. So I'm just kind of blending it all. Anyways, in 2017, I don't mean to get deep here, but I'm about to. And I lost my little brother. He was 20 years old and we were very close. I think all my siblings were very close with him. He was just that kind of person. He was the kind of person that got on your nerves too, but you know. But he kept us all together, sort of. Anyways, he passed away and a lot of things in my life changed that moment. A lot of the way that I viewed the world changed, that I viewed people changed. Just so much changed in my life. I think that I really started to understand that life really just is not promised to any of us. And you know, I think about he's only 20 and all the things that he may have wanted to do in his life that he didn't get the opportunity to do, and that sucks. And so I started to reevaluate myself, like all the things that I'm afraid of, for what? I'm afraid that people will get on here and judge me. Why? Who cares? You know, it's my life. And I should be able to do things that I want to do in my life. Things that make me happy and things that I want to try out and experience. Ever since then, I've really started to grow as a person. And in the past few months, I just was like, you know what? Like, this is something I've always wanted to do. And I'm sitting here in my head every day like, oh, I really want to do that. I just, you know, finally was like, then do it. Like, we live our life in so much fear, but why? I'm gonna take the color Secret in the Ring the Alarm palette, which is right here, and I'm just gonna take it into this V of our eye right here. But yeah, so if there's something in life that you want to do and you're too afraid to do, ask yourself, like, why? We are our own worst enemies. We're our biggest critics and judges and you name it. And we stop ourselves in life from doing so much because of certain fears. My fear is vulnerability, and you know, I've always been that way. I think, you know, my past shaped me that way. I'm afraid to be vulnerable. I'm afraid to let people in and let them know who I am. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. And it's something that I'm really working on. And making YouTube, which is something that really makes me feel vulnerable, like having people I know maybe watching my videos or whatever, is very vulnerable. But if it's something I want to do and it's something that brings me happiness in my life, then why shouldn't I do it? All right, so I'm gonna blend these out. This is also really healing for me. I don't know what it is, but it just is something that is just really been helping me. I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's really like bringing out a lot of myself when I'm like doing this. Things that I'm passionate about or things that I, miss about myself. I remember before being married and all that, I used to sit in the mirror for hours just doing my makeup over and over again. It's so crazy to think back then, now I'm a mom, I'm like, what did I do with all my time? But that's what I did with it. Like, I wasted it sitting in front of my mirror all the time, doing my makeup and then taking it off and redoing. It was just something I enjoyed doing, and I lost myself sort of when I became a mom, and I put myself on the back burner, like we all do as moms usually, and we forget ourselves. We forget what we're passionate about and forget what we want to do in life and what we enjoy because we're too busy worrying about other people. I think I have blended this to, I don't even know. You can't even see it. I blended it so much. Anyways, but we like put ourselves on the back burner and we forget about our passions and the things that we enjoy in life, and we don't have to. We can make time for ourselves, and we can make time for who we are as people, as an individual. Now that we have those colors on, all right, I'm gonna grab a little of this color and I'm going to bring that right there. So again, we're using this color. I'm gonna bring it right in the mid here. And I have you know that I've been drinking this. I'll take a sip. Apple cider vinegar tea. It's 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with lemon and honey. And let me tell you, I don't know if that's what's causing it, but I am breaking the fuck out here. Okay, so I'm keep on trucking. Maybe it's just detoxifying my body, but it's driving me nuts. I feel like a little preteen again. Now I'm gonna take this color, Sweet Tea, from our lemonade, and I'm gonna take this big old blender brush. I'm gonna go over for the front. Let me talk at the camera, damn it. For the front of our eyes, I'm going to take, I act like we're in class together, this color Citrus right here in the lemonade palette, and I'm gonna put this on my, what is this? The JH41. And I'm just going to lightly, because I don't know what it's gonna look like, bring that in my inner corner. Okay. And same on the other side. And I wanted to tell y'all that my favorite thing about doing YouTube is the fact that I don't have to wear actual pants. Nope. I could be sitting here in my sweatpants. I could be sitting here in my underwear and you wouldn't know. You would not know. So far, that's my fave thing about it. Okay, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this. So, I'm just gonna blend this a little bit. Ah! Now I'm going to use, for the outer part here, is this boom. Boop. Right there in my Ring the Alarm palette. And I'm just gonna take the JH33, which we discussed is the universal blender brush. And I'm gonna pack that back here and kind of blend it out a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to take this Precise brush, Precise blender, which is the J40. I've already used it. And I'm gonna go in with this dark color right here. I don't know if that's like a brownish, purple, whatever it is. And I'm just going to carve around the B and bring it in a little bit. Can you see what I'm doing? And same thing on the other side. Don't be looking at my acne. It is rude, by the way. Oh my God. I don't know what that dog is doing, but it is driving me nuts. I'm taking this big, the Kahuna. I don't know what it's called. Beast mode. I'm gonna remember. I'm just new at this. So we're blending it in really well. Ooh. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of main squeeze. I don't know if you can see, you can't see it, it's fine. And with my all over eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna go in there. And I'm gonna get it, you know. All right, now I'm gonna take a all over blender with Sunny's. Oof, that might be, don't do that. Don't do that. Me. All right, let's lightly do it on this. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? I'm actually going to use Wet n Wild's highlight today. This is the color Blossom Glow. Right? This is actually like my first time using this, so I don't really know, but people rave. They rave about this being the drugstore highlight. They're in the streets raving. Okay. I mean, I get it. I get it. Now I'm going to take the color Secret, which we've already used, and I'm going to use this little eyeshadow, it's an eyeliner smudge brush, and it is the J43. And I'm going to bring this to, I should have pounced that off. Okay, sorry about that. The JH43 down here, smudging just some of that color Secret down. Just gonna smudge out this bottom. Okay. All right. Now that we have our eyeshadow on, I'm just going to clean up my eyes real quick. I'm going to do my concealer. I'm using the Makeup Revolution, of course. All right, now I'm going, where is my beauty blender? There you are. Okay, so I put some concealer under my eyes. I am actually going to do my eyeliner. Today I'm going to be using Milani's Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner. What color is this? It's gotta be blackest black. How did I know? Anyways, it's just a felt tip little pen. Okay. Oh, shite. Now, I am done with my eyeliner, but let me tell you something. They are not matching that well. Oops. Okay. I don't really know how to fix that. I'm just gonna wing it. Get it? Now I'm going to take the Maybelline Precise Skinny Pencil, and I'm just gonna go up in here. Up under my eyelashes. I wonder how long this video is gonna be, because Lord have mercy. So now we are going to put on a little mascara. Before the mascara, we're going to curl our eyelashes. Boop, boop. And once we're done curling, I'm gonna put a little mascara on. And I'm going to use Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I'm going to contour my face really quick, hide my double chin, carve out a fake jawline, and yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back just because you've seen the process really with me, and I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing that I did in the other videos in this video, okay? And if you haven't seen it, guess what? I have other videos doing it, and you should watch them, right? Okay. I'm gonna go put on my Mask of Lies, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've kind of contoured my face, I am going to use this pretty vulgar translucent setting powder. And so that's what I'm gonna set like my under eyes with and stuff on a blender. And I'm gonna do the other eye. Oh. I'm gonna go down here. Is this higher than this one? Shit. Okay, now after I've let it sit for a few minutes, I'm gonna use this JH07 brush, which this is the under eye powder brush. And it looks like this. And I'm just going to brush that off. gonna just go over myself one time. Ha. We're gonna use the blush called Note. That's what it looks like. And it is in Desert Rose. There it is. That's Desert Rose. All right, so I'm gonna use the blush brush, which is JH04, right? Yes. I mean, I thought it looked like it, but never know. So I'm gonna take a little blush. Now this blush here, tell me more, has like an orange undertone to it, maybe? Don't know. This is like a powder brush, but I'm liking this just to kind of blend my face. Blend my face. See, I like kind of talking to myself. I've always kind of been one of those people that kind of likes to be alone. I know that sounds very miserable in life, but it's true. I enjoy my alone time. So just talking to a camera and to myself in a room by myself with my dog that's licking herself. This is my comfort zone. This is like these are my people. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, so I'm just saying, these brows are looking real good. I mean, girl, you should have went to brow school. Damn. What are we on now? Oh, let's do our highlight, which we're using the Wet n Wild little palette here. I'm trying to get the boom right there. That's the money shot. Ah, it's gone now. Okay, so I'm gonna take the highlighter brush, which is this brush here, and that is the JH09. This little guy here. I'm gonna put a little and blow that off, cause I mean, this kind of has a purple almost undertone, which is kind of like, reminds me of a unicorn, you know. But I mean, it's doable. I can do it. I can do it. I can work with it. I don't know if it's everything they said it was on the streets, you know. To use a little of this Physicians Formula butter bronzer, just like this. Boop. You know what I want to know, Jaclyn? How come in this face thing there is no bronzer brush? Now, oh, there is. Oh my God, there is. All right, which one is it? Is it one I already used for something else? It's this big one. How convenient. See, I just thought this was just a face blender. I mean, and I guess in a way it sort of is, right? Just gotta blend your bronze down your face. I am going to put some lipstick on, okay? And I am going to be using Rihanna's Fenty Beauty in Uncensored. And this can get messy because it is red. Okay, so I'm going to put it on in this mirror. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's with the red lips on. And now I am going to put some eyelashes on. Eyeliner by, this is called Casually Glamorous and has Nicole Guerrero on it. Is that how you say? I follow her, but Lord, I am butchering that last name. So that's what they look like. And I'm gonna go ahead and put those on and then come right back. Okay, so now we are finished and this is the look. Eyes, but I think that if you followed the tutorial and you are here, then you look bomb as fuck. Did we have a good time? Yeah, so I had fun making this tutorial. I think my eyelash is a little heavier than my eyeball, so I'm having a hard time with that because one of my eyes is already bigger than the other, so that's just great. Hope that some of what I said resonated with some people, maybe that are having fears or are scared to be who they are or want to do what they want to do because of fear or failure or insecurity or vulnerability or whatever. Just realize we only have one life, and I have learned in the worst possible ways, but you know, I'm trying to grow from all that sadness and hurt and pain and put it somewhere positive. I'm trying to do something positive for myself, for my children, to show my children don't be scared and to do what you want to do in life. As long as it's not hurting somebody, go forward, right? So I hope that somebody got something from that, and if not, we can try again another time. I do mean what I'm saying, and I hope that you're taking it in a little bit for those who need it. Anyway, I had such a great time, and I hope that you feel boo ready. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.